Alright. This is going to be showing off a potential new route for Alpine in ATP with Bow Kid, any category with Bow Kid. So that's co-op or one player, two controller. This tech was developed by me and Sewer with a little help from Hardcore Cheese. We're trying to theory craft this route. Basically, it involves... If Bow Kid is disabled when you grab a zipline, you can still enable her. But if she's enabled when you grab a zipline with Hat Kid, you can't disable co-op. So basically what we'll be doing is this. Grab a zipline, and as soon as you grab it, you can enable co-op, and Bow Kid will drop onto the land right here. And you can go take another zipline with Bow Kid. Like this. Just have to wait for a bit. This zipline is very short. You can go now. What should happen? Yeah. So Hat Kid hit her checkpoint before Bow Kid finished her zipline. And then Bow Kid finished her zipline. So both of them are sitting at a checkpoint that will teleport the other player to them. But what happens, since they both do it at the same time, they just swap places. So at this point, you can disable co-op. Keep in mind the checkpoint right now is currently set at Lava Cake, at that first Lava Cake island. So falling off here is really bad. But we're going to exploit that, because if I grab this zip line and co-op is still enabled, then Bow Kid doesn't have control. So what I did is I disable co-op, my checkpoint is still at Lava Cake, and I'm going to drop Bow Kid in the pit so that she spawns at Lava Cake. Because remember, grabbing a zip line with co-op disabled and then enabling co-op gives control to Bow Kid. So that's what we're exploiting here. And then I need to race. Again, I need to race this zip line. As Hat Kid's riding it, I need to race to the other zip line with Bow Kid. So here we go. Shit. Really hope I can still make it. I think I can. Yeah, this one's not too tight. And that one you can just grab as soon as possible, because this checkpoint, or this zip line is pretty long. So again, Hat Kid has to finish hers before Bow Kid finishes hers. And at this point, Bow Kid can go do the horn that's on this island. So Bow Kid goes over here. Again, if this is co-op, then both characters could be moving simultaneously at this point. And basically one character would have to wait for the other. Bow Kid needs to blow this horn first before Hat Kid takes the next Lava Cake zipline. So you blow this horn, you're able to skip it, and then we can disable co-op. Again, take care when you're doing this area, because falling off spawns you at Birdhouse. Because there's no way to refresh this checkpoint right now. So I'm doing safe strats here. Okay. And now we can take this zip line, and at the end of this, we're done with Bow Kid at this point, before Lava Cake here. So we've gotten the birdhouse thing, and we're not forced to watch this cutscene either because we don't have co-op on. So we can do the normal this to skip that initial cutscene and skip the one afterwards. And then we can go do Lava Cake as normal. Doing Lava Cake as normal, that'd be great. And on the patches we run on, if you select Lava Cake from the telescope here after you've done it, then it actually spawns you at Birdhouse. So we can actually go do the Birdhouse timepiece in 30 seconds after this. Assuming I had the book on here, assuming I'd actually done Lava Cake. So yeah, immediately after finishing Lava Cake, what we can do next is we can complete Twilight Bell. But what we're going to do is there's a horn and windmill that we want to stack with that in a similar manner. So basically it's the same deal, except the windmill horn is on the very first island. So this one's a little bit easier. Except this racing from this zip line to that zip line is a little bit tight, so I'm gonna try and focus on this really quick. Okay. So yeah, that's really tight. Hat Kid's done. Now Bow Kid's done. They swap. And here, now Bow Kid is free to go do this first horn for windmill. Like as so. Alright. And this one, I believe, is allowed to be skipped as well. There's some combinations of doing one timepiece and doing a different horn. I think if Hat Kid blows the horn, then it always ends up that you can't skip it, but if Bow Kid blows the horn, then it's fine. And so now here, what we do, we can disable co-op at this point, we're done. Again, this does add some risk, because if I fall off here with Hat Kid, I spawn at Windmill. I spawn at that first Windmill Island, so I really don't want to fall here. But basically this would allow me to go do Twilight Bell normally. So I can go over here, I can complete Twilight Bell normally, and again, at the end of the zip line, I don't have to watch the little thing that announces that, oh, you're at Twilight Bell. I can equip and unequip the hook shot here, and I'll be fine. So yeah, so we got the first windmill. Got the first windmill horn for free, and I can just normally go do Twilight Bell. So it's not completely free again, like I said, where basically it only saves the time that you would be stacking zip lines. Of course, in co-op, this saves a lot more. In 2P co-op, this saves a lot more because both characters can be moving at the same time. As soon as one blows the horn, the other one can grab their zip line because it's always faster for Hat Kid to go to her zip line than it is for Bow Kid to go to her horn. So yeah, we would complete Twilight Bell right there. And then we can complete Birdhouse as normal by picking Lava Cake from the telescope here. And then we would have to do the rest of Windmill normally. But that's fine because that strat is already pretty fast. It isn't really fast with the with this kind of stacking thing, with this 2 islands separate, because there's nothing else to do. And we would have to go that entire way anyways, and we want to avoid riding this first, like this left-hand hook shot here. We want to avoid riding this one twice, because this one takes forever. So that's why we are not stacking this second horn. That's what I believe is faster. I still need to time this. Co-op, this is definitely fast. Can I get up here? No, I'm not that good. I think that might be possible though. Hang on. But yeah, that's the basic gist of this strat. Okay, yeah, you can't get up there. Yeah, that's the basic gist of this strat. This basically, it stacks a couple of zip lines with each other for 1P2C, and it saves a lot of movement. It double dips a lot of movement where we previously had no... Sorry about the guy driving his motorcycle. Where we previously had no double dipping in Alpine, we now have a lot of double dippable movement. Namely, just these horns. We don't have to we can double dip these horns now, which is really good. I'm not sure if there's something here though. There might be something here for co-op.
I think
Let's see.
horn leads to a horn. You can...
Let's see. So I leave her there. I think the issue with this is that even if you disable the hookshot and enable it, it still teleports Bow Kid. Although that does save a little bit of time. Because now Bow Kid can go... Yeah, Bow Kid is still there, so now she can go run up to where the zipline will spawn. Come on, dude. Alright, I'm just gonna go blow this. I don't really care. And for that one, yeah, you can still skip it. And now... So that makes the death warp a little bit faster. And from here, you would do windmill normally. And again, I believe even disabling the hookshot will still teleport Hat Kid to me, but it won't trigger the cutscene if I'm correct. Yeah, so it still teleports Hat Kid, but the cutscene doesn't get triggered. And Hat Kid died. It's fun to be back there. Alright, so yeah, that's that. That's how this route is gonna work, as far as I can tell.